My boyfriend broke up with me for having male friends. My boyfriend and I have been together for 8 months. Things have been great and I thought we had a solid, trusting relationship up until now. This all started this month when, after me saying I wanted to break things off after a huge argument and us starting to talk again, my boyfriend requested to check my phone for reassurance that I wasn't talking to anyone else. Now this break had only lasted for a few days, so I hadn't begun to seek anyone else out, as I still loved him deeply, and I'm just not the type of person to move on quickly. I told him that I really did not want him to do that, as having someone look through my phone to check my loyalty is something I communicated that I'm extremely uncomfortable with. I told him this, and I got upset, saying that it shouldn't be an issue if I had nothing to hide, and that he just wanted to see to reassure him that I was loyal. I eventually gave in and showed him my social media to prove I wasn't talking to anyone new, but he took my phone out of my hands and wouldn't let me have it back, which started a huge argument. He said that the look on my face when he wanted to check my DMs told me everything he needed to know, when in reality, I was simply upset that he took my phone, pushed me off him when I tried to take it back, and simply didn't trust me after having been together for 8 months. I truly had nothing to hide. It was the way that he was acting that caused me to have such a negative reaction. Fast forward a couple weeks later, and he's still upset about the incident. He's had my phone and all my social media accounts blocked for at least a week, and said that he'll unlock them when he sees the change. This change he was referring to involved me deleting every male off my social media because he wanted to be the only man in my life and didn't trust me to have any male friends. This included one of my closest friends who is a guy. We have been friends for several years and chat and see each other in college all the time. I never thought that our friendship would be an issue, and he is not a straight man and has never expressed the slightest amount of interest in me, and vice versa. I told my boyfriend that although I loved him and valued our relationship, asking me to cut off every other male in my life and isolating me from one of my best friends is something I cannot do, especially when it's okay for him to have female friends. He went on about how I'm choosing my friend over him, and he hopes all those dudes are worth it, saying how I'll never find someone that treats me better than he does, and that he can't be with someone like me. He then proceeded to break up with me, and I don't know what to do or how to feel anymore. I'll say for all of us, this lady dodged a huge loser. The fact that this guy would try and isolate her from any other guy in her life is crazy. I mean, how self-conscious can you possibly be? What a controlling psychopath. Like, who does that? It would be different if she was actively looking and speaking with other guys that would then give him reason to think that she's not being loyal, but to just automatically assume that she's not being loyal just by being friends with guys on her social media is a new level of insecurity that I haven't seen in a very long time. The problem is honestly on the guy in this situation. The girl did not do anything wrong, and in all honesty, this is not someone that she wants in her life. His behavior is not normal, it's abusive, and it could only get worse over time. She absolutely deserves better, and she dodged a very big bullet.
The full version of this video is on the Am I the Jerk YouTube channel, so check out the link in the description for it, and if there are any updates to this, that's where they'll be, in the same link. I know a lot of times people like to listen to the Am I the Jerk podcast to chill out or put on in the background. Sometimes people even sleep to it or they do other things while they're listening to it. But if you're ever in the mood for just some chill music you want to put on the background while you're doing your thing, check out Easy Mode. You can search for Easy Mode on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever you use, or just go to easymode.com. And as a side note, if you're a streamer on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you can actually use Easy Mode music to put on the background of your stream for free.